Today, we're bouncing into a subject that is staggering from a genuine perspective. We're talking about pariahs and UFOs. Secure, considering the way that we will examine a couple of charming and puzzling sightings that have been represented all through the long haul. Could we start? First up, we ought to talk about those spooky lights in the night sky. People from wherever the world have point by point seeing marvelous lights moving in unusual models. Now and again, these lights are so splendid, they can enlighten the entire sky. Moreover, what's significantly creepier? These lights oftentimes move in a wave-like or cloud-like way. Imagine looking vertical and seeing something along those lines. It's no enormous amazement people accept. They're seeing something extraterrestrial. Take a gander at these catches of cryptic lights got by spectators.
Recientemente emerge un nuevo metraje, que muestra a varios objetos a gran distancia, que surcan los cielos entre la posición de nuestra Luna y la Tierra. Las imágenes han sido colgadas en redes sociales, generando diferentes opiniones entre personas que creen y que descalifican este suceso. Pero a través de una breve indagación, con la cooperación de nuestra investigadora oficial de UFO 5537,
Look at how they move. Surely not your typical plane or satellite, right? What do all of you assume? Let me know in the comments. By and by, we ought to examine the different shapes these UFOs come in. The most generally perceived reports are of three-sided formed makes. These oftentimes have lights at each corner and move discreetly through the sky. Then, at that point, there are the rocket-like UFOs, which people for the most part see during the day. Likewise, we shouldn't neglect to recollect the praiseworthy flying saucers and circles. Each shape adds its own layer of mystery to the UFO eccentricity.
At first I thought the drone, if it were a drone, would have been eaten up, but watch very closely here. It reveals itself once again on camera, and it just basically seemingly did what it needed to do. It harvested energy from the volcano, as we've been speculating for many decades now. Brett, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, again, I thought it could have just been maybe a hot dog drone pilot trying to get the best shot, flying this drone into this caldera, this cone of magma, get the epic shot. But then I wasn't expecting this thing to come out the other end.
It was a sunny afternoon and they were in Kelly's Island in Ohio, when all of a sudden they spot something that they had never seen before. Check this out.
Thing, I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I lived in Florida my entire life.
What? Those are all bugs.
Those are all bugs. I thought the restaurant was smoking. Those are all bugs. You can even see them flying, like, dude, you can't even tell on the video how many there are. There are millions and billions and trillions of bugs here right now. All of those lines, bugs. Oh my gosh. They're getting closer to me so you can start seeing them more. Oh, I cannot believe this. I've literally never seen anything like this in my entire life. It's like it's pouring rain. It's literally not even raining. These are bugs.
What at first looks like several funnel clouds can be seen in the sky. But then if you look closely, these are actually insects. Millions of them. Now I'm not exactly sure that this is what's going on in this particular video. It could be just a natural phenomenon known as bugnado, which is caused by a combination of wind and thermal uplift from the warming ground. But here's the thing, like the uploader states, she has never seen anything like this before in her entire lifetime. And apparently, most people on the internet haven't either. So what's going on here? Is this supposed to be happening, or is there something else going on? But when it comes to strange and mysterious phenomena seen after the eclipse, it doesn't stop there.
I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I lived in Florida my entire life.
What? Those are all bugs.
Those are all bugs. I thought the restaurant was smoking. Those are all bugs. You can even see them flying, like, dude, you can't even tell on the video how many there are. There are millions and billions and trillions of bugs here right now. All of those lines, bugs. Oh my gosh. They're getting closer to me so you can start seeing them more. Oh, I cannot believe this. I've literally never seen anything like this in my entire life. It's like it's pouring rain. It's literally not even raining. These are bugs.
What at first looks like several funnel clouds can be seen in the sky. But then if you look closely, these are actually insects. Millions of them. After being posted, the video caught a lot of attention and internet users were divided. While some believe that this is a natural phenomenon that occurs from time to time, others stated that this is a bad omen.
Here is some recording of these impossible to miss shapes. Triangles, rockets, plates, etc. People have seen it. It really makes you can't resist the urge to ponder what's out there. UFOs aren't just a nighttime characteristic. Various sightings happen during the day also. These daytime UFOs are, as a rule, metallic and significantly canny, simplifying them to identify even in wonderful sunlight. A couple of reports even portray low-down plans like windows or vaults on these claims to fame. Research these daytime sightings. They're clear and quick and dirty, which makes them impressively truly charming. What do all of you assume these could be? By and by, we ought to change gears a bit. People, as often as possible, continue to contemplate whether there's a relationship among untouchables and apparitions.
Over there.
Over where?
It's here.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
I think it's a demon.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
While they're both piece of the paranormal world, they're all around seen as disengaged idiosyncrasies. Outcasts are accepted to be extraterrestrial animals from various planets, while ghosts are spirits of the withdrew. Regardless, in specific social orders, the line between the two can cloud, adding another layer to this mystery. Do you trust there's any relationship among outcasts and spectres? Then again, could they say they are very surprising mysteries? Could we analyze in the comments? Finally, we ought to talk about why UFO sightings give off an impression of being more ordinary these days. With everyone conveying mobile phones, it's more straightforward than at some other chance to catch and share odd sightings. Furthermore, with electronic diversion, these accounts can flow around the web in no time. There's moreover creating interest from governing bodies and specialists. For example, the US has declassified a couple of UFO reports lately, which has surely incremented public interest. The following are a couple of continuous sightings and official reports that have stood apart as really newsworthy. It's enchanting to see how this point is obtaining thought from subject matter experts and the public, the equivalent. All right, it's just as simple as that. The current video, outcasts, UFOs, spirits. There's a particularly gigantic sum to explore and inspect. Do you take confidence in extraterrestrial life? Have you any time seen a UFO? Drop your contemplations and experiences in the comments underneath. Additionally, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that ringer image so you don't miss any of our future examinations concerning the neglected world. Until some other time, keep on rotating toward the sky. Who can say, without a doubt, what you could see?